Hello, it's Annabelle, and on this week's Motherhood Monday edition, I am going to be discussing with you Flo App. This is the app that I've been using on this journey towards motherhood, tracking my menstrual cycle and ovulation. With my age, I was just a little bit scared of the whole early menopause thing. I just wasn't sure. So for the past 2 months of testing, I have ovulated. And obviously I'm still getting my cycle, so I'm just having a little look-see. A fantastic thing about this app is that you can track your weight, your sleep, and log your water intake, because these things are important when getting pregnant. I haven't been upping my water intake because of the problem on my mother's property. Sleep, as you know, at the beginning of this playlist, sleep has just been so... I'm blessed to get a full night's sleep if I can. And my weight, I'm like 4 stone overweight. I lost control of my weight because I had an expired debit card, so I wasn't in control of my purchases and the decisions. You can also log your sex drive and activity. I didn't have sex, so I've just logged that on. And your mood, so you can have an option of where you calm, happy, energetic, frisky, mood swings, irritated, sad, anxious, depressed, feeling guilty, obsessive thoughts, apathetic, confused, or very self-critical. So today I'll put very self-critical. It's what's happening with my mum and failing to help her in the way that I felt was the safest option. And then we have symptoms. You can go for cramps, tender breasts, headaches, acne, backache, nausea, fatigue, bloating, cravings, insomnia, constipation, or diarrhea. I would definitely say I have felt very nauseous because of anxiety, and I've had a lot of cravings. And then with regards to your vaginal discharge, you can have the option of ticking no discharge, spotting, sticky, creamy, egg white, watery, or unusual. And then there's an other section where you can log alcohol. I probably will be taking a lot of alcohol tonight, just not feeling myself. Disease or injury, whether you've taken some painkillers or any other medication, stress, and log your travel. Apparently that can affect fertility and menstrual cycle. You can also log the results of a pregnancy test, whether if you didn't take a test, whether it was positive, whether you had a faint line or a negative line. And second to last, but not least, ovulation. You can track whether you didn't take a test, whether you're positive, negative, and ovulation. And then physical activity. We've obviously been in tier 4. There isn't a lot of that. So you can obviously you did swimming, team sports, yoga, aerobics and dancing, gym, cycling, running, didn't exercise. Now the one thing I have to say negative about this is, why isn't walking an option on physical activity? I usually have to put running when I was clearly walking. And it does log your steps that you've taken throughout the day. So that's what the app does with regards to day-to-day tracking. And so far, my ovulation and menstruation has matched up with the predictions of the app that I've been using since in Ghana. Since July, I believe I was logging what was happening there. And then if I just log on to the internet, I'll show you the other little extras. I'm absolutely feeling peckish for that sandwich. Bought myself 2 chicken mayo sandwiches. I'm definitely feeling like eating the other one right now. Right. Just waiting for the internet. So yeah, so that's what I wanted to talk to you about on Motherhood Monday. Something that I'll be logging, especially with my age and the no sexual activity. I think it's, and especially with the nightmares, I think it's a good thing to sort of log what's going on and try and see if I can control moods and symptoms and what I can control them with over the counter. Right, the internet seems to be okay. Excuse me looking down a lot, but I'm actually going on my phone and talking about this app as we go. Internet's taking a little bit longer than usual to log on to. So I want to know if anybody else has used the Flo app. It'd be great if you could subscribe to my channel, the Free M's channel on YouTube, or it'd be great if you could comment in the comment section below this video, or like or share it with other women who are trying or just logging for health's sake. What was your experience with it? And see what sort of articles they've got. Oh, here we go. So, dive into your cycle day 9. Okay, let me dive into it then. What's it saying? Cycle day 9. You have a high chance of getting pregnant. Okay, so this little screen has come up. It says I may experience bloating, high sex drive and tender breasts. The hormones responsible. Oh God. Let me go back again. Okay. Remember to always use contraceptive if you're not planning a pregnancy. Ovulation might occur around these next few days. It's the moment when the mature egg leaves the follicle. Estrogen and luteinizing hormone, the LH hormone, dominates your body. They both may cause ovulation symptoms like high sex drive, bloating and others. Wow, well my boobs don't feel tender. I don't believe that I have a high sex drive at the moment with all of the nightmares that I've been having. And I'm not dating. And I'm not really socialising, so I haven't really met a guy that catches my eye. So with regards to sex drive, I can't even really discuss that right now. Like, I just can't discuss how I feel with regards to wanting sex after 5 years of not having sex. I guess that's another video for when I start dating and forming some sort of a healthy relationship with a guy to get pregnant. So I'm gonna have to not give you all the juicy details so soon. Okay. And then it says I can try for 30 days for £3.75 a month. I don't think I'll be doing that. It might be a good investment, but I don't see why I should. I don't see why. So, speaking of sex drive, there's an article, How to Give Yourself an Orgasm. A Okay, over 78% of women have masturbated. Up to 90% of women are likely to reach orgasm if they masturbate. Here are some simple how-to tips. Fun. A private, comfortable place. Feeling safe and secure will help you relax. And then it says pay $3.75 a month for it. And what you get for that. So far I've only got step 1. I guess because I'm not paying, I don't get more. Speaking of staying on topic, right? Mental health habit. Focus on your pleasure. It says, as ovulation approaches, sexual activity tends to peak. Not in my case. I'm not dating and I haven't formed any healthy bonds with any guy. I'm not really socialising in places where I can flirt with a guy and try and do that whole dating dance. Right, try our simple practice to explore what drives your desires so that you can sexually fully bloom. Open your notes and write down your answers to the next 3 questions. Oh, okay, won't let me because I haven't paid. Shall I pay $3.49 a month for it? Maybe. It says you get a daily wellbeing plan, advanced health assistant chats, video courses, and top experts. Video courses from top experts. So it's $3.75 a month, and you get 30 days free. I don't think I'll be doing that yet. What if birth control fails? Well, I don't plan to be on birth control once I become sexually active, preferably after marriage. Okay, if regular contraception fails for any reason, if you have unprotected sex, emergency contraception can be used to prevent unplanned pregnancies. Yeah, I've heard a lot about that. People popping them like every weekend after a hot weekend with a guy and going too far without protection. Like, isn't that really damaging to your fertility? Like, I don't really feel like the emergency option. Sex for pleasure and all that. Okay, again it's asking me to pay. You logged nausea. What may be the cause? Well, the cause of my nausea is what's happening with my mum, so I just feel really sick at certain points when certain thoughts get to me. Okay. 36% of Flo users also logged nausea during their cycle. Again, it's asking me to pay. So that was quite interesting. So it gave me some advice. It can give me some advice on nausea and birth control and mental health and masturbation and vaginal odour and how my breasts are feeling and what could be the cause, food cravings, and there's a sale on if I pay $3.49 a month. I don't think I can put that in the budget yet. I'm not in a relationship. I probably would when I'm once in a relationship, but that's quite interesting. So what does it say about vaginal odour? Should you do anything about it? Hygiene FAQs. So there's no need to get rid of it. Every healthy vagina has a unique odour. Yeah? Just what the doctor says. But be careful where I click, it's charging me. So that's Flo App. Really interesting. But so far, whilst being single and not sexually active. It's been very helpful for me. I forgot to mention, there is a space within the calendar when you're logging your daily symptoms of where you can put some notes. So for instance, if you've had any nightmares or anything else that it doesn't give you a tick option for, you can just add that. I usually do. So yes, that is the Flo app. It's a very good app to have, I believe. I'm not a doctor, disclaimer and all that. I believe it's a very good app to have on this journey whilst being single and not sexually active. And over 35, it's important to look after those ovaries, because I have no idea how long they're going to be producing eggs for sperm to make a baby. I don't even know if I'm even going to get there. Okay, so guys, that was the Flo app. Thank you for listening. And if you want to download it for free and use the calendar to log your symptoms, but if you want a little bit more advice, $3.49 per month for a year, and there's a 30-day trial on. So, and it's the Christmas sale that's available. That's why it's $3.49. So, have a fantastic rest of the week and enjoy your Monday.